I'm Chris Morrow at ComicCon at Home. I'm remotely connected at the Tin Fish. And the panel is Sailor Moon, the Power of Female Friendship. Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
Hi.
guys.
If you could introduce yourself and tell me where your home is.
Okay. Chris, I'm going to let you go first. I realize there's two Chris's now.
Oh yeah, now it's gonna be super confusing. My name is Chris Bryant. I live in Los Angeles, California. I help an organization called Flags, where we help with diversity in the video game industry. So we help with women and mainly LGBT people in the video game industry, making sure it's a safe space for them. And we're very involved with also anime and in the nerd world in general.
Okay, that's amazing. I was actually going to say, Chris, you also do like 10 million other amazing things. He's also on Netflix and on Amazon. Because he's an amazing comedian. But my name is Jessica Tseang. I am a comic book historian. And I also I've been blessed to moderate a lot of panels over at San Diego ComicCon. I've been a guest speaker at UCLA Geek Week. I was at their fireside chat. I was one of the guest speakers for the podcast movement, which is the largest North American kind of podcast conference. I've been really blessed, I guess primarily for this panel itself. I was the only American, other than my assistant, that was at the International Comic Arts Conference, which is basically an international manga summit. And Sailor Moon started out as a manga. And it was really a huge blessing to kind of be the only, there were so many other countries there, but primarily Asian countries, but it was really nice as an American and an Asian American to go in and kind of see that and really experience that. So I have been San Diego Comic-Con's independent film festival judge as well. So I feel like Chris does such a great job with his credentials. I don't want to overshadow that.
Let's talk about the panel. Tell me how it went, what you guys talked about. And I'm going to let you guys kind of talk since we have a lot of noise back here at the Tin Fish.
No, it's no problem. You're actually on location. That's what makes it so much more special. The panel came along great. I was the moderator for the panel, so I was able to really put together an amazing team of people. We had Michelle Ruff, who's the voice of Luna for Sailor Moon Crystal. We had Kate Higgins, who was the voice of Sailor Mercury for Sailor Moon Crystal. We also had Amanda C. Miller, who is the voice of Jupiter on Sailor Moon Crystal. Sam Maggs is the writer for Captain Marvel, and also she did Unstoppable Wasp, and she is one of the foremost experts on like Girl Squads, the history of really strong women. She's written so many books. And then of course I have Chris here, who I know is one of the biggest fans of Sailor Moon, and he graciously gave me his time to do this panel. And he does so many other things, and he also understands the entire series from so many different multiple perspectives that it was really, really important that he was also on that panel. So, and it came along really great. And we talked about various topics, such as what next year is a milestone in their anniversary. So we were able to talk about why the popularity was so long. And it was really the creator. She created the series because originally she wanted to have female friends. She was lonely. So she created the Sailor Moon group and characters because those are female friends that she wanted to have. And I believe for something so simple, it's what kept it popular for so long because it's such a universal feeling. We covered a lot of that. Obviously, the other panelists were amazing, and they covered what it was like to play those characters, and also, as Chris and Sam saw it from a writer, a fan, an LGBTQIA activist, what it was like from that side, and a lot of the traits about why female friendship is so important and how it kept it so long, because they really had a unique cast. It was all female with, LGBTQIA characters and like Tuxedo Mask, the one dude in the group. It was really I was really happy with how the panel turned out. And more than anything, I just felt really honored to be able to talk with people who were also part of the Sailor Moon legacy.
Do you
So
feel like because it was Comic-Con at home that you got a different audience, a larger audience to come see it because everything was free and it's accessible instead of going, you have to go to the convention center, you have to have a ticket?
I do. And actually, I was so busy this week kind of working up to it. I'm going to have Chris take over because he showed me all of these amazing articles, like sites that were able to cover it, as well as he was actually part of the panel and the guest. And like, Chris, how did you feel it went?
So I think this panel was specifically interesting. The panel, even though it was about Sailor Moon, it was about friendships and specifically female friendships. But it was really fascinating because we're talking about friendships and community building in a time where we are all distancing and we're not able to be together. So in some ways, I think there's a bigger desire because people are feeling lonely, they're feeling ostracized, and there's a bigger desire for this community. So I've noticed that people now more than ever are looking for this type of community. I think one of the things that we overlook with Comic-Con specifically is that you have to be at a place of privilege to attend. So this was also a great way for people who are not, of a high financial background to finally be able to attend these panels as they're happening. And that made them feel like they were more a part of it.
So Chris was the one that actually pointed out the number of people that we had queued to watch it. And also we were covered in Newsweek. So thank you, Chris.
I was just going on my rant about it. Yeah, I think the cool thing is that we're also getting more, coverage. And the coolest thing of all is like, there's so many people that are now working from home. They're not able to go out and they're watching anime. They're reading comic books. I have so many friends that never played video games and they're playing video games for the first time. So they're starting to do these like nerdy activities or things that were, probably that they never had time to look at. Now they're spending time. I know so many people who've never watched Sailor Moon and they're watching it for the first time. And then they're like, oh, I want to be a part of this panel because I want friends like Sailor Moon has friends. So that was really cool.
I want friends like Sailor Moon has friends.
Yes. So we could all be friends. And even like this kind of brought us to you because you reached out to us, Chris, Morrow. You're the one who reached out to us and you saw this. So I feel like in a way, the friendship, in time of isolation, it's reaching out, especially like you said, it's online and it's free. And I don't know how different it is for you there because you're in San Diego.
Well, I mean, do you feel that because of the pandemic, there is more diversity that's becoming more inclusive right now?
I think
because like you're saying, the video games and everyone's just starting doing new things. And
I think that because of the pandemic and because Comic-Con, all the panels are available immediately online, it has made it so accessible for especially marginalized groups that have not been able to attend, Comic-Con normally. So now you have groups that live, in the middle of the United States who might not be in the, financial privileged background, especially marginalized communities, that are able to be active in these panels and watch them and communicate with a panelist as it's going on. And they wouldn't have been able to, be able to do that otherwise. I'll let you take it from here, Jessica.
Yes, and just so I understand, did you mean inclusive in terms of audience, or did you mean inclusivity in any other way I may have misheard?
an audience.
It does, it is. And I think a lot of it, Chris hit it just right on the spot. I had so many friends who were so excited. They're like, oh, we don't need an access code to go in and watch it. And I love Sailor Moon. I'm so sad I miss out on the exclusive toys every year. This is my way of being part of Comic-Con. So I think they were very, very excited that they were able to just, when the link went live, they were able to watch it. And I believe it opens up to a much bigger international audience because, like Chris says, you need to have it does take money to travel and get a hotel or stay with friends or Airbnb. So people can watch it from anywhere around the world. And I think it opens up, it is called international, Comic-Con International, but I feel like it opens up actually internationally where more people could watch wherever they want. And it doesn't have to be live that moment because I think the link will be on there for a while. So people can watch it tomorrow if they're working today.
I was going to say that, like, as an LGBT, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say, as an LGBTQ person, as a queer person, a lot of queer people use anime, comic books as, escapism. So now it's like they've needed a time to communicate, and there's no better time than now, because people are looking through the internet to communicate. So I think that this is really exciting, and I hope that they continue to live stream panels like this in the future, even if they're able to do it in person, and help get the online community active in the future.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm Chris Morrow,
Thank you.
ComicCon at home, remotely connecting from the Tin Fish. This is fascinating. I can't wait to go see Sailor Moon and check out some more stuff, and also see what you're doing, Christopher. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, guys. All of a sudden, there's a baseball game going on, and all the Padre super fans are here. So that's what all the noise is. So thank you so much for your patience. And we'll talk again soon, okay?
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Bye.